in the party. We are here.
I got
Tier
it.
1, 24.
Should be good.
Round 3. Anyone fairly flying on that already? Check the audio.
Yeah, I got you.
I know sometimes the game is too loud, or sometimes way too loud for the better game. It likes to be loud. Maybe do start going to loud. But you see two behind that person. Out loud. That was on my
I want to turn the game audio down. Yeah, the game is
too loud.
like I can't even hear us. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's all good. This maybe is better. Try it now.
I'm watching. I got the stream though.
Alright, but it likes to do that though. Sometimes I remember streams again. It's very loud in comparison to us. I was it was on soft, seemed validated. I assume he probably didn't have enough fuel to go again, so maybe he wastes his set off. He's just gonna go back on that use set anyway. So it's probably not gonna be a problem. Karazu is gonna start his lap on mediums. Back on board, why not? 6th gear. Oh, moment of turn 1 already. It's not pretty, to say the least. It's a bit ugly.
Okay, the stream should be good now.
It's fine now, yes.
You might just want to dial down the game sound just a little bit.
Still?
More. Just because it sounds like our voices are fighting with the cars.
We're warring with the game. Yeah, it's all good. The cars are loud as fuck.
I know.
Right, the game is on 1 volume, and I turned us up even more.
Okay.
So hopefully that's a better disparity. But if not, it should probably be fine anyway. Karazu invalidated his lap while we were speaking. White Doctor. I want to say he's new. I don't know him anywhere. He's on his lap. It looks pretty handy so far, actually, so we'll stand on board. PYE is also on a lap behind him. The championship leader. Inherited his first race win T1 last week. Oh, White Doctor has been driving. There's a lot of mistakes already, even though maybe it's just the lack of grip in Q1. Maybe it's these elevation changes catching drivers out. Who knows? But
There's
been a few errors so far. Ravi went beautiful. Ravi went significantly faster than everyone else as well. Well, I didn't notice. He went 7/10 faster than Antacid, who was out again on another lap on the circuit.
I think Mel's about to start a lap too.
Mel is about to start a lap. TY is about to come round and conclude his lap, so we'll watch on board with the championship leader. See if he could, propel his way nicely in Q1 to start off with. No messing around on the start straight. He might actually pick up maybe a bit of a distance slipstream or something. I don't think, no, he won't really. Yeah, it might help him a little bit to the line if he takes it. No, he hasn't really. But he's going to go to the line. He's going to go first. The 16.8, which I mean, like I said, I'm not as fast as these guys, but in Q1, I believe that is very fast. At least fast enough to see him through, you'd imagine.
3/10 off for Avi.
Yeah, 3/10 ahead of Ravi. Ravi, I think, put in a pretty handy lap himself, though. Although the RB, his teammate, White Doctor, and he made a mistake on his lap, and he was only like a 10th behind him. Antacid is doing another lap on top, maybe another run of this set, but he's about to conclude his lap a couple of lines for an improvement, you have to assume. As Liam goes fastest with a 16.6. Liam is actually rapid, by the way. Like, I think he's been starting to show out this season. Like, he has really top-end pace. I think from last race, Zowie probably had his advantage, but Liam was also right up there. Liam
I remember him from previous seasons. He was always fast. He just got stay out of incidents.
Yeah, I think he's improving on his racecraft though as well. I mean, hopefully he doesn't prove me wrong in the race.
For sure.
Zowie is about to conclude his first sector. As Scound Coral, I believe he is new too, representing the Sauber team for this race. Mel put himself in P4, handy from the Williams TP. Anyone else flying around the circuit?
Nah, I just see Coral.
Mercedes, I believe, finished his lap, put himself 8th, which I don't know. What do you think the cutoff will be? You got a time in mind at all?
I'm gonna say like. I don't know. it probably like maybe 117.5. I mean, that might be a little generous considering there's interruns. Actually,
Yeah,
probably lower than that. Maybe like 117.2.
I think maybe like, I think like maybe it's, yeah, I think 70, 71. Runner and Zouty are both about to come up the line and probably go towards the top of the timings. So we'll watch them go there as Runner comes to the line now. P3 right up there. Zouty goes P1 with a 16.3.
Okay, my prediction was shit.
I mean, definitely not, right? Because it's still the cut-off time. It doesn't necessarily matter what the guys at the front are doing, such that. As the guy in the Sauber, Scout Coral, very handy little lap into P4. Someone went flying up a position somewhere. I think that was Dune, but only to P13. I don't think that's going to be enough.
No,
Joshi is improving on his lap on the mediums right now as we speak. 1.6 seconds up, I believe that is. So definitely mistakes on the first run. But I believe it's going to come out from him. But equally, it's a second lap on the medium. If he's even going for a lap, though, because he has so much ERS left. Surely it's more optimal to use a bit more than that. Equally, I'm not as fast as him. Maybe he knows a bit better.
Hinton just started his lap.
Joshi takes it only to 13th. That won't be enough. As you said, the accident of Luke is starting his lap, as is the other one, Stelgio, but he literally just invalidated. So I guess maybe a bit of commentary curse, who knows. Yeah, we'll watch on board with the Aston TP, why not? Second gear for that. I believe. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. I would have probably used there, but what do I know, hey? Isaac says his drivers are P11 and P12. The Mercedes TP does not seem too happy so far with his drivers. Oh, as Stelgio gets a 5+ grip penalty for a collision with Dune. I've not seen it, but...
I didn't either.
Oh dear. Why, what have you done? Oh, well, I'm sure the stewards will see to that afterwards.
There was a lot of that in round 1. That's for sure. At least in 23.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes it does tend to give away some pretty bad grip penalties. But Finn is about to come to the line to conclude his lap, I believe.
Yes, he is.
He's going to put himself right up into P4. Great lap from Finn. Just behind TYE. I'd imagine that'd be enough.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, maybe it's looking like you're going to need... If you're in the 16th, I think you're safe for the session, to be totally honest.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, of course.
17 might be the cutoff.
I mean, Luke only put himself into 17.2 and P10. They are very close, though. From runner all the way to Luke is a 10th, and there is 4 or 5 positions in that.
I 100% think top 5. Top 5 are fine now. At least. Maybe like...
Oh, Pink has a huge moment on his outlap as well. Gee, dear. Zouty has retired. You can't really even call it ego retiring because he is just safe. So it's not really ego retiring.
Kairazu's starting the lap.
It is. Kairazu is apparently going to start a lap, so we'll see what he can do. It's turn 1. Down to 6th gear.
Oh my.
Wide again. He's having a lot of trouble at turn 1. And that's obviously lost some time, probably around 2/10, if I had to guess.
He's in 17th.
I mean, this bit after looks pretty handy. That looks pretty handy to me. But obviously I assume turn 1 not being optimal, and he had struggles with that on his medium lap. Maybe that's somewhere, but another moment there.
Yeah.
Dear.
That was bad.
Maybe just, yeah, he's a bot at this lap. I assume he's going to go again. If he's going to do so.
He's going to be pissed.
The Mercedes is on a push lap, it seems to be, based on the fact that he's on hot lap, but his ERS is so low. Like, I don't know, maybe this is some sort of strategy, but I think you should have more ERS for the end of the lap than that, put it that way. But yeah, equally, 100%. What do I know, hey? Maybe he knows more than I do. He's on
like 14%.
Yeah, he's not going to have anything for the run to the line.
I don't, it's going to be close.
Well, I mean, he is up on his time, and maybe that's just his run strategy, right? And who would I be to question it?
Yeah. I don't know. He's about to start the final straight with about like 32% ERS.
It's not going to be... yeah, he's definitely going to be losing the power, though, just from the lack of battery left. Like, ideally, you probably want more for that, but I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Liam was also retired, you know, and he's he just put himself up a P6, though, so it is very handy. Ravi, I believe, is also about to conclude his lap. He has much more ERS to blast through this last bit, as sort of would have expected.
Oh, the
He's going to come up the
Mercedes just
line
started a lap.
and go P3, which I believe will be safe enough.
Oh, the other Mercedes. Big moment. Almost spun the
With
car
Minty
around.
here, aborting his lap. Yeah, indeed. Fantastic. Now I'm on.
Mercedes.
The Aston
aborted the
2P
lap,
loop
yeah.
is about to start one. I think his teammate Steljo also about to start one. Pink's come up the line now, only P15. I imagine that's him out of this qualifying session, if I'm being brutally honest.
Yeah.
I don't think that's enough. AMG is someone who needs to improve. He's certainly improving at the moment. He's 3/10 up in the first sector. Bringing the neck out of that Williams vehicle. There's a little correction through there, losing a bit of time. Dune is not on a lap, but he's going to start one. Karazu also going to start one. Steljo on one, so these guys are sort of the ones to look out for. As well as Joshi on a lap. Minty's going to have to slew another one too. Keep on board with MG. I didn't see a second sector split, but I imagine he's still up. And he certainly needs to find time, put it that way.
It's going to be close.
Only what? Up to 14th? That might not be
Yeah.
enough. Might not be enough.
It really depends on if Karazu can get a lap down. He's up a second right now.
Yeah, we'll switch on over cars. He is up. I mean, the lap time he has right now isn't representative, so
Right.
he certainly needs to be making that improvement. Doing the starting as well. Steljo's about to come up the line actually, so we'll see where he can go first before going back to Karazu. Steljo all the way up to 7th and Joshi up to 6th, so you'd imagine they secured their safety.
At the
It's
moment.
now or never for Karazu essentially.
Yeah, at the moment, Karazu, he's in the top 15 if he keeps it just the same. But I'm assuming he will improve even more. But yeah, I think Karazu is about to cross this line, probably around P11, P12.
Yeah, I think it should be safe for Karazu. Yeah, it is P12, well called. Anyone down at the rear on a lap? AMG isn't, so that'll be his exit. Minty is though, and he is 7/10 up, so this looks like he could secure his safety into the next session. Someone else improved there, I didn't quite see it. Minty is safe into P4.
I don't think Dune's going to
yes,
make
he
it.
is. White Doctor's 7/10 up. Dune doesn't make it. Only a few tenths improvement. He's out too. So it looks like White Mel's on a lap. He's about to come up the line, and so is White Doctor behind him. These are for the positions to stay in
Doctor
the
should be
session.
around the 8th
Mel
or
improves
9th.
the position.
Oh, shit.
Doctor goes to P2.
7th.
Great lap.
Ooh, holy fuck.
And Antacid is just hit by Mel right at the last minute, I believe. With that concluding Q1. Ah, but Rubberman is not quite done just yet. But equally he's but maybe he wants to finish his lap. Maybe he wants to, send a message of some kind. Yeah, he's finished the lap. Why not? More power to him. Doesn't improve though.
Yeah, stays right where he was. I mean, I'm so happy he crossed the line anyway because it goes quicker than just going in the pit. It takes forever to get into Q2 when you do that.
Fallen by the wayside are the following of Pink, Dune, MG, and Hassibar. The 4 drivers we have lost. Someone else was meant to be here, but I don't think they ever showed up. Mel just about pipped his way in. Pretty close cut-off though between a lot of the drivers. Fantastic. All the way up to Rubberman, all the point ones.
I can't even see the cutoff for the lap times because of the giant ass line on my screen. But
That happens. You have a broken TV.
don't throw your controller. Oh no,
well.
I can see it. I forgot that Aston Martin had a 5-place grid penalty.
Yeah, we should, I believe, restart for that, and then handle with it later in stewarding. I believe that is the protocol. But we move. We focus on the qualifying ahead of us. I think, by the looks of it, Zouti, you'd imagine, is the fastest driver. White Doctor impressed massively, though, with that lap at the end. I didn't know he had that in him. I believe he's a newer driver. So it should be interesting to see where he is in the qualifying mix.
Oh, what a Q1. That was entertaining, at least. You got a pole prediction?
My pole prediction would probably be Zowie. I think he is the fastest driver over one lap. The race could be interestingly different though. Not on the fact that Zowie is slow in the race, but on the fact that I think theoretically it should be fairly easy to keep DRS, you'd assume. But I'm going to be proven otherwise if he wants to try to drop them.
I'm gonna go with a bold prediction and think that Zoudy has a moment in Q3.
Or like
and
an invalidation or something.
Yeah, I think Liam takes it. I think Liam gets pole.
Liam has been super quick too, for sure.
I think that's the only way that he could get pole, but I don't know. It'll be close.
Mido claims CPP1.
Doctor's too. I don't know. I don't know enough about.
Doctor's impressed. I don't know anything about him
Doctor,
really, but he's been very quick. And Doctor is going to be the first person to give us a lap time. Followed by, I believe, the Williams TP of Mel, who script his way through.
I think the 5
You
to
don't
go
want to
out.
predict anyone fall.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. I think the 5 to go are
it.
both of the Mercedes. Mel. Oh, that's 3. I hate taking Mel out. I love Mel. Both of the Mercedes, Mel. TTV, and then
Stelzio.
Yeah, and then Runner.
Runner?
Yeah, I think
that
Runner
would be a
gets
shock
11.
exit. I think there would
Runner
be a few
gets
shock
11.
exits. I think Minty, Boss Barrel, I think he has a lot of qualifying pace. Certainly, I think he's proven that. So, I mean, unless he chokes, I think he should be through to Q3. I think on pace, he's a Q3 level driver. In the races, he's had his difficulties with consistency, keeping on the island, etc. But in qualifying, I think he can do well. That's why Doctor is about to go the first lap of Q2. In turn 1, 5th gear. Seems fine through that. Hits his apex nicely. On the uphill left. Easy to lose the car. Yeah,
gosh.
as proven there. Very easy to lose the car. But is he still going to carry on this lap? Surely not, right? Oh well.
Maybe just
Mel's already aborted his lap after an early invalidation. Two drivers getting out of the way.
Whitey's on a lap.
On a lap. Whitey is also on a lap. Is he right behind him? Oh no, this is a fair enough car.
I think Whitey just did a purple.
Oh no, White Doctor did eventually abort. Yeah, but at the start of the session, I don't know how trusty that is.
Yeah,
But
that's
we can
true.
keep an eye on the second splits between the likes of Stelzio and Whitey, I believe, were our first to put laps in. Unless one of the Alpines do out too, but I think that's starting a lap. Stelzio does a 51.8.
Whitey's got a
Whereas TYE
51.4.
Has a 51.4, so it's certainly an advantage for the championship leader there. Stelzio a little bit of a moment at the last corner. Whitey, fine little run to the line. As they come in with times of a 16.9 from Stelzio and 16.6 from Whitey. Maybe they're on used tyres, but equally if they're not, they're still pretty handy laps.
Yeah.
Luke is on Inters, which I find a little interesting in Q2. Zouty's done a 16.4, which you'd have to probably assume was either a mistake or probably more likely a used tyre lap because that was slower than he went in Q1.
Right.
Kashi puts it in with 16.9, just ahead of Stelzio. Kairazu, lap bit off the pace. Maybe a few mistakes in there for him.
Actually, yeah.
If I had to
swap my prediction, I would flip Kairazu and Runner.
Yeah, I think both of them are pretty handy drivers. Liam gets a little bit of a distant talk of the line actually there from the Aston. Obviously not intentional, but he'll certainly take that. But Aston is still out on Inters. I have no clue really what he's doing, but
Did the Mercedes run a lap without
Q2.
ERS or what's going on there?
And maybe a second out lap? Was this the... Oh my gosh, who is now spun and in the wall. Just as I was saying, he's fast if he can keep it on the island. You've got to keep it on the island. To finish first you've got to finish. Simple as that, but...
Mel's about to cross the line.
Maybe he has damage of some kind, but obviously you can repair that. I'm sure he'll be okay. Few drivers to the line. No, yeah, the Sauber is coming to the line. It's going to be a 17.0, sorry. Not a bad lap time. I believe on used tyres. Oh, don't hold me to it. Finn is on a lap of the only drivers not to set a lap that are not on out laps. 7th gear. Doesn't decide to use that curb. Oh, missed it. Finding his way around the circuit. Down to 4th. It looks fairly tidy. Apparently it's purple, but I'm not convinced.
Yeah, his time was slower than Whitey.
I think it was like a second slower than Whitey's.
Yeah.
I think this hasn't quite been the lap that Finn would have wanted. Equally, probably a used tyre lap, so probably, he's probably not gutted, to be quite frankly honest.
In the high 17s.
17.7 indeed. Both the RBs still set a lap because White Doctor messed up his first run. And I don't know what happened to Ravi, maybe he just gone for a little run plan, but he has a 21.8, I think was Ravi's first split, and White Doctor is about to give us a 21.9, so pretty close between the RBs and the first sector. But I would say the first sector is not quite the meat of the lap, so
right.
I'm sure there's going to be time again as Ravi. Mel's been disqualified for going the wrong way. What happened there, Mel? What's happened?
Was he trying to get out of the way of
I have
Ravi
no
and he
clue.
was going the wrong way? I mean, that's kind of what it looked like. It was around that area.
I know, I paid for that DSQ too.
Well, I got one right. Mark it down. Not like that,
one,
though.
man.
Not how I wanted to see Mel go out. I love
In the
Mel.
midst of that, Ravi got himself up to 5th, which is pretty handy, and White Doctor, I imagine it's going to be around a similar position when he comes around. No, even higher, P2. White Doctor has some superb pace so far from what we've seen in qualifying.
Yeah, he's looking good.
For sure. Nobody, I believe, is on laps yet, but people have got to make sure they get them in. I'd like to know what happened to Mel.
Yeah, I
Maybe there's information from
I
somewhere
maybe
for
thought he
someone.
got out of the way of Ravi.
Maybe he was like. He said disqualified going the wrong way. Did he like spin? Or I don't know. Weird. Sorry, I'm sure Mel will try to fight his way through the field.
It's like Steljo's about to start a lap.
Is that what he asked if he reckons he can stay in and make it through? I think he can.
Hirazu and Steljo on a lap.
Hirazu and Steljo are indeed on laps. Karasu, the first spot. Oh my, Karasu was spun. A lot of victims at this corner too.
Yeah, that corner's rough.
Needs to make sure he's nicely out the way and does so, but it's easy to lose it on the other upper left elevation changes. So that can be tricky to handle. More so in the race than qualifying though, when we get later on in the stints.
Right.
Steljo is making an improvement, crucially, on his first sector, but I say there's much more time in these parts of the lap where he is now where you need a lot more mechanical grip. We'll see what his middle split is looking like. I think the other Mercedes start. He's apparently purple. But he obviously isn't. But
Nah,
he's
he'll be
done
around
a 10th improvement.
Yeah, if he stays here, he'll be around 5th or 6th.
A 10th improvement is going to take him. It's going to take him fairly far. I think he's going to get a slipstream from his teammate here. Actually, I've just seen the other Aston queued up perfectly, timing. A lot of this. This is going to give him a nice bit of time to the line, you'd assume. Whitey and Dr. Ego retiring. Nicely executed slipstream from the Astons. Although he didn't really take much of the tour, right?
No, I don't know what happened there.
I feel like he almost kept out the tour a little bit there at the end. I thought definitely tried to slow down and give him one.
I thought he was at least going to go 5th or 6th there, and he only went up, like, what, one position?
He barely improved. He actually lost in the last sector, but I think he actually made a mistake, maybe, from what he might claim as dirty air. I don't know, but Luke himself is 6th, so obviously I believe his lap was on Inter. He was either on Inter or it was just a slow lap, so not representative of his true pace. But yeah, the other Aston there didn't really take the slipstream his teammate was offering. That's interesting.
Sound coral in the kick.
Minty
He's moving.
is 6 seconds up on his lap that he spun, so it's not representative. But he is going to come to the line, and I believe it was a decent time here.
We might see this
P4.
kick in P5, P6 area.
Yeah, we'll keep our eyes on the Sauber as it comes to the line now. Yep, 3 or 4 tenths up.
Holy
Puts himself
shit.
right under P2, sweet as you like. Zowie himself, who was already P1, probably doesn't need to go again. He's 10th up in his first sector split too. Luke in the Aston is about to come round the final corners. And a quote from Nova, if you can't get into Q3 without a toe, you don't deserve to be there. I agree with that.
Yeah, the toe's hella strong.
Yeah, but Nova's point is if you need the torque to be there, you don't deserve it. Which I don't disagree with. Zowie, I think, is 2 tenths up, so he's going to improve even further on his lap. You imagine maybe there's some time in the third sector unless he has a mistake of some kind. So we'll watch him come to the line now, as he's going to be our next up. I think we're looking at maybe a 16-1. Who knows how much time he had in his last sector though. Maybe a 15, we're lucky. Yeah, it is a 15-9, that's straight into the 15s. Mel, when asked what happened, says, I prefer not to speak.
Liam
I
got
did basically
P2.
what AMG did one time on 21. Liam does go to P2, Liam's shown some very handy bits, but Zowie has got a pretty big margin out in the lead though, you've got to say.
Yeah.
And is anyone on a flyer? Maybe Finnis? I believe he is. So we'll see if he's improving in this first split. He is 4 tenths up, so that probably explains why his first time was a bit off. Maybe he had a huge mistake in that first sector. And Finn, I believe this is going to be his only shot, so he needs to hook up a lap now or he will be falling down the wayside like Mel did. Josh is someone that needs to improve too, he's just starting his lap. Finn, 7 tenths up. At the moment, that's going to put him roundabout in the mix, but he's going to need to find some time in the last sector too, if he wants a chance of making the third part of qualifying. Round the last corner, 4th gear, burning all the way to the line.
It's going to be close.
Ferrari put up. I think he is going to be around that sort of P8 sort of region. Not P10. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough.
Nah.
Ravi invalidated his lap, but you'd imagine he's going to go again right now. Joshi is 2 tenths up, so this will be a crucial improvement if he can make time. The Mercedes is also on a lap. We can keep an eye on his tabs too in a minute. But we'll watch on Bob with the Sauber at the moment. Joshi, I think he actually lost time in the middle split. He's 1.5 tenths up, which equally should be around about enough, but he's going to need more time in the last sector too, definitely. Exit's fine enough. He needs to just burn all the way to the line. And what is the Sauber going to produce? Is he going to get through to Q3 with his teammate? Into 9th, that's going to be close. The Mercedes now, who is about a 10th up after the middle split, is about to come to the line too. So I think if he keeps that 10th improvement, that'll put him around about like 7th, which I believe will definitely be safe.
Ravi's down on his lap.
9th.
Doesn't have an improvement.
There's a lot of people which, yeah, it's going to be close. Ravi is down, but it's not significantly down. The Astons, are they doing another tour? Nostalgia, seriously? Oh, still on board with the Aston TV. I believe he's trying to provide a talk with his teammate. Equally, maybe it's not the best here. I don't know, but weird. Karazu is about to start his last shot at qualifying. Finn, I imagine, is about to take another blast too. Ravi is going to come to the line now. As he said, he was round neutral at the first sector. Surely there's some time in this next bit. Is it enough? No, it's not. Ravi's out. Ravi will be out. He'll be close with Joshi and the Mercedes of red, and now the ones to beat. Steljo's going to get a handy little slipstream from his Aston teammate down the line. Surely this time he's actually got to use it, right?
I mean, he's not up that big. I don't even know if he's going to...
But look at this tour, right? This is going to be worth surely like a 10th and a half at least, right?
Has to be.
This is a strong slipstream. He's not using it properly. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Gains, but he's still out. Dear. Ow. Luke giving the slipstream almost for nothing. But unless Karazu... Oh no, Karazu is out too, because he's valid on his lap. So we have found our drivers that have fallen by the wayside, unless Ravi has anything, which he doesn't because he's not using RS fin. Yeah, qualifying has been concluded. People may still be on the lap, such as Luke in the Aston potentially, or Roadrunner in the Alpine. But we have our 5 drivers that have fallen by the wayside.
I think I got, well, if you count my switch between Kairazu and Runner, I went 4 for 5.
It's not bad at all. Visionary.
I didn't expect Ravi to be in there. Did I say both of them? I think I gave 6 people. So, we'll go 3 for 5. I gave it 2 Mercedes. But they made it in. 6 and 9.
Indeed. They are all fine. Session's about to conclude as Stelzro is about to just drag his car down the line.
Stelzro will be P18 with that 5-place grid penalty.
Joshua says, how am I safe? Fine margins. Fine margins indeed. That's how you're safe. And I guess people didn't quite hook it up when they had to. But things happen, eh? Had to watch Stelzro very slowly take to the pits. And I'm going to call Paul is going to be Zowie. He says if it's a good lap, he can do a 0.4 at best.
Yeah,
So,
alright.
If he can do that, it'd be very interesting to see. Nova wants an invite to the party. Little does he know... Okay, do you have him added? Because I don't have him on this account.
Who?
Nova.
I don't think I do. Hold on.
Oh, I can tell you his gamer tag anywhere. It's just Nova the King with a 1 instead of an I.
See if I can get him on here.
Indeed.
What the You said Nova the King?
Yeah, with a 1 instead of an I.
Pray to God, this is his account. Oh shit, that was definitely not Nova. Hold on.
I can do it, it's just it will hold the stream.
No, I got it. Someone just got
you can find his tag in the server.
Yeah, I did. Someone just got a random ass invite.
Ravi gave us his comments of, I hate Sector 1 so much, she couldn't regain time after that. Mav was hating on my camera work, beautiful.
What is Nova's avatar?
It's like a... there you go, found him.
He's got a baseball player for his avatar.
He's here now, anyway.
No, your actual avatar, not your profile picture.
Oh. Hello, Nova.
Hello,
you have been watching along with us, or...?
I have been, from Q2 on.
You want to give us any thoughts on what you've seen so far?
It's a sad day when you see the Astons trying to kill each other and still not be able to make it, both of them into Q3.
Do you know how I feel about the slipstreams at times? No, I mean, I only say it because I'm jealous I don't get one, but it's fine.
But come on. It's a bit disgraceful how the great ones have fallen.
But he almost didn't use it, right?
How the great ones have fallen.
You don't understand it, do you? I mean, it's a pretty simple idea. how to use a toe, but I guess
Yeah, and
it's
I mean,
lost on
Luke
some people.
is proven, he's been a team player by giving slipstreams. I mean, he knows how to do it right. Like, all you have to do is just follow the car. It's not the most it's not the most advanced concept in the world, but oh well.
It's starting to
You think on a
rain.
team like Aston Martin, where they
It's just
tow
about rain.
Yeah, I think
every
it's
5
starting to rain.
seconds. The
True, not right?
Coral guy was asking about rain in Q3.
Well, no, it is raining, right?
Yeah, I
Damn,
mean, I
it's
have
gonna be a
lines
one-lap
down my
shootout for
screen.
Paul.
It could just be that, but it kind of
Wait,
looks
who's
like rain.
first on the lap? 'Cause they're
And
probably
Liam
gonna
Mag
get
is in
pulled.
the
No, it
pit
is
still.
raining.
I think it's Joshy. I
It
think
is
Joshy is
raining.
the first one in the lap.
I think it might be Joshy too.
Yeah, it
This
is.
might be a little
Come
chance
on,
of
Joshy.
Paul here. I
Holy
think White
shit.
Doctor is right behind him though, right? Yeah, White Doctor has shown superb pace so far.
Come on,
And then
Joshy.
Luke,
He's
and
been,
then
I
Zudi.
think, what seems to be the second best after Zouti. But yeah, if it's rain, maybe it dries up at the end. Because Liam at least wasn't expecting it. Or at least maybe he wasn't there. I think
Liam's
if it
screwed.
doesn't dry, Liam will be last, unless someone invalidates. Joshy has a 52-1. White Doctor, I didn't catch his split, to be totally honest. Luke, I didn't catch the split either. We'll catch Zouti's if we can. Zouti's having moments all over the place. Yeah, Zouti's 3/10 down on Joshy, so Joshy's going to have, obviously, the favourite for pole position here, because the rain is coming down.
Come on,
Joshy
Up the
potentially to
line.
grab a shock pole position. A
Come on.
17.6. We'll see if anyone can do anything
He
better.
hasn't done it since F120.
White
Come on,
Doctor's
Joshy.
beat him with a 17.6 of his own. Luke has gone even faster with a 17.5. He's finding Joshy had the best chance for pole there, but it seems like Zouti's wait, I must have misread the times horrendously. I thought Zouti was down. Evidently he wasn't. Wow.
Championship later, Pizza. That's a good way to consolidate that.
Can we put him in another tier? Where he just drives laps around by
Sound
himself.
Coral has been very fast so far as well as your replacement Nova. Might shut you out permanently.
I
this
mean,
track.
honestly, I would love to not be racing. To not enjoy this game.
Yeah, 24
Yeah, I mean,
is
it seems like the
terrible.
guys that went later on mostly got screwed. Although the guys that went the earliest, like Yoshi, didn't actually reap the biggest benefits. Maybe it might be pressure, maybe he just didn't hook it up properly, but evidently he had the best track. 'Cause if we're on board with Liam now, I mean, it's significantly slower because of the conditions in the circuit. Josh had been in that style, but right down at the rear of the garage. Yeah, had the best shot at that, I think.
Yeah, I think definitely Josh should be kicking himself for that. P6 after being first.
Well,
I
across
mean,
the line,
Zouti
but-
has evidently put a lap out of nowhere, but I think P2 certainly could have been possible for him.
I mean,
Yeah, you never know
I don't think
how
he'll-
but I
the
mean,
how the
holy
rain
shit,
would have
he was gonna
affected
be
because
P10.
Yeah, Liam
everyone
all
was
over
in
the
the same
place on the
sector.
rear through that. But I mean, I think Liam might be right at the rear of the field, and that's no fault of his own through the pace. That's his fault on the timing of the lap. I mean,
I mean,
look,
that
time
is-
Yeah, he's
significantly
cooked.
last.
That's his fault.
Yeah. I guess so, but it's just
Oh
unfortunate,
my,
right? Oh my, yeah,
It
you
is,
shouldn't
but
do
that's
that
still
after your
his
lap.
fault. Oh boy. But I did think they were all in the same sector towards the end, except for
Sound Coral is going again?
I don't know what he's doing.
No,
I mean, no,
he's
you
off
know
the
what?
circuit.
He
It's
might
not.
cook.
You're not going to go faster. Look,
Maybe
watch
he
him
knows
try.
some shit we don't know about.
Or maybe he's just learned the line for if it dries out. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think it looks like it's going to dry though. It looks like the range is coming down worse.
I mean, let's check.
I feel like that might just be it.
Apparently, Joshy had a huge snap at turn 1.
Ah.
I mean,
Josh
it,
didn't want
it's
drive.
under a tenth to P3 for
Okay,
Joshy, so that could have absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I
been
mean.
it.
I think it's certainly kicked himself that he wasn't quite right up there because he had the best shot at it.
But yeah, shock for a Roadrunner as well, P8, especially with his teammate Gaz being so close for pole last week. I mean, he could have had it. Zudi did not improve in that final run, and yet. couldn't
Yeah,
get it at
there
the
was
end.
so many of them so close to her last week, and have I lagged out?
Oh, Mel lagged out.
Oh boy.
Oh, has that ruined everything?
Yep, and then we have a
No, but I'm
Mercedes
hoping that just booted,
retiring.
has that just booted me out, or has that booted everyone out?
Oh,
I'm
Mente's
in.
retired. I think it's hopefully not everyone. You'd hope.
Right, sweet. Can someone find me an invite at some stage? Oh, Joshy said we need a red flag. Liam said what happened. I think the entire thing got screwed.
Yeah, I think Mel. Well, they're gonna need a
Yeah,
red
Mel
flag
said red
anyway.
flag. But
Red flag
equally, no
after
one was going
quality.
to improve, right? So,
It's a load
Be a
of
red flag
shit.
after
I'm
quality,
not
but
in the tier 1 24 chat.
I think you should leave the results stand. No one was going to improve, right?
yeah, the results stand. The results should stand at least. And it goes like this.
Yeah, I mean, no one's going to improve, right? So there's literally no point in them shooting. We're not. I mean, it's not possible, right? If you just, what would you have to? You just have to do like a short qualifying and then
Which wouldn't
tell
make
like ten
sense
of them to
anyway.
tell them to
Yeah.
just no, sorry, you can't do a lot, mate.
So let's go back and grab the quality results real quick. Unless they already have it. Does Mel need the results for quality? Or Q3 at
Don't
least?
know. Mel says the race was dry or wet.
Okay, go for it. I don't mind.
Joshy says no, it wasn't. Well, it's not helpful.
Well, Mel didn't. Oh, actually, Mel probably would have looked at the weather. I need $1.
If I had the rain icon, it would have rained, right? That's how it works.
Yes. No one
Runner
got
apparently
into
wants a
the.
post-qualifying interview.
Oh,
Runner apparently.
yeah.
Honestly, we can fill
Really?
time. Why not? If he
All right.
wants one. Equally, I don't have him added on this account, so if someone else has got to find him.
I mean, no
Yeah,
one
I
else
might
got
mute.
to the
I
race. No
might.
one got to the race session.
I might mute my mic for that one.
What?
Oh, just him and I are really good friends. I have him added. Should I invite him to the party?
I mean, I can if you want.
I got it. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll accept this one.
Josh said for that. Oh my, run it! You can try and your mic doesn't even work.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on. Dear, dear.
Dear, dear, indeed. I've never heard Zooty talk. Maybe get the Zooty interview.
Neither. But also, he might not be able to get an Xbox party, right? Oh no, he's on Xbox. Never
He's on
mind.
Xbox.
I thought it was on PC. Yeah, yeah. Oh, maybe he might just not want to. Who knows? Yeah, worth a ask. He says he's on call with us. That's so good.
Oh, no,
Bruno
there he
has left
goes.
after realizing his mic doesn't work, which wasn't clever.
Oh, round 2.
Unless it does work.
Oh, there it
Hello,
is.
Bruno. Do you care to take us through the current situation which has just unfolded with the controversy of the weather, I believe? Oh, yeah, I believe it should let you.
Okay, you should let me, thank you.
You have the option, right?
The option of what? Yeah, I've
Including your audio. Yeah, you're included.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about the weather situation? Seems to be a lot of talk about it at the moment.
What I saw, so because it was approximate weather, but my experience on approximate, I believe it was going to get wet because the air temperature and the track temperature was going down significantly towards the end. So that makes me
What?
believe that it was going to get wet.
AMG sent a screenshot which said the race would have... No, it would have rained in the race, I think. I think
I think it was going to be dry to start off with. Maybe
Yeah,
even
yeah, I think
overcast,
AMG sent a
maybe light
screenshot
rain.
and the rain probability, like it said both icons, and then the chance of rain became significantly higher towards the end.
Yeah.
I'd probably do custom weather, 2 dry, 1 wet. That's probably what to do.
Yeah.
Would you agree,
You could
Nova?
do dynamic.
I forgot. In the rule book, it says there's no weather changes.
I thought we changed that.
No.
I
don't know.
thought
We definitely did never change that, just people ignored it.
I haven't got invited to new lobby.
I just
either.
never said anything because I enjoy the dry to wet races.
So
Oh
what,
no,
you
I
get
can
your 10
join
pence
it
in
now.
now?
It's up to
And
Mel.
may you please invite the party as well, if you get it.
Completely up to Mel. Anyways, your teammate goes out in Q2. Runner, was that expected? What was Carlos's reaction?
Um, I'd say he was disappointed, but the guy came back from work and to put in a to put it in to get into Q3 in this team is quite difficult with very little practice. So yeah, what was it? It was like P13, wasn't it? P12, P14. It was somewhere around there, but yeah, he's someone that can get up there.
And for yourself, just what's your race aspirations? Have we got a position in mind, or?
I was pissed off about the rain. I should have came out. I should have expected it to come straight away.
Yeah, I think a few people looked a little caught off guard and didn't quite go as
Mm.
fast as they should have.
I had the fastest I had the second fastest set to one behind Zouti, and well, I think that kind of says it. But yeah, yeah. I if we could get a podium, that'd be the aim. But it's a big goal. So yeah.
Oh, Nova, you can join because Pink won't join back. There you go. Problem for your joining sorted.
Oh, I can join.
Yeah, you can join and watch with us because Pink, I
Awesome.
believe, has made the executive call.
I have to turn off Madden then.
I am still not in. Runner, are you in?
Yeah. Why,
May
Jimmy?
you please invite us?
I will invite you
Yes,
along.
it's just the party will do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Where did you qualify, Runner? Like 7? I didn't
Eighth.
actually say 8.
I'm annoyed.
The 3-time champ is 8th.
I think though it will be.
It was the
I think
rain.
it should be like a DRS train here, though, right? You'd imagine.
It was the rain. We need to.
I mean,
We'll
3-time champ
Oh,
is
also, I
P4,
think
3-time
Stelzner got a
champ
grid
is
penalty,
P8,
right?
how
That
the great
should
ones
be
have fallen.
refunded.
What should be refunded?
But who knows? Stelzner got a grid penalty, right? We agreed to give them back now, and then deal with it
yeah.
after. I think,
I
right?
think I saw said collision.
Maybe Mel might need to be told that. I don't know.
I think it was
Who
like the
knows?
smallest of taps.
I don't know who the collision was with or what happened, but
I think it was with Dune.
oh yeah, it was. Yes, indeed.
Dune will definitely submit that. He's always on top of it.
What has been like your guys' catch of everything?
Catch
Still
through
here.
everything. I think some of the new guys seem very quick. Like Doctor, White Doctor, and the Sauber
Who
one.
is White Doctor? by
Sound
the way?
Coral. Sound Coral. I think they both seem pretty quick. Would you agree?
I don't
Yeah,
know
they
where
were
they.
fast.
I don't know where they are. On
It
the
should
grid.
be.
Doctor was like,
I think it will be a
what,
mostly
third?
DRS train, unless out we can drop everyone.
I
I
think
don't think he should be able to.
I think that top 10 is extremely mixed. with
I
the.
think we saw last week, right? Like there was just so many people very close in pace, and everyone was close to go. It made for some good racing to watch, though, so we're hoping for the same. But equally, Abu Dhabi is maybe even more of a DRS track than this.
Definitely less of a DRS train than Abu Dhabi, if that was
Yeah,
mentioned.
but I think it's
Yeah,
still people
it
still
is.
should be roughly
Yeah.
close here because it's still quite a short lap as well, right? You got 2 DRS points, one of them being a long straight. I think turn 1 will have a lot of crashes, by the way. I think
Oh, that
people
first corner's
will
going to be
too wide in it
mayhem.
won't. Yeah. I
If
mean, you're
I'm
not supposed to
if
be
I'm
like that,
not
right,
Is
brother?
gonna suck.
if I'm not facing the wrong way, yeah, I'm right in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, the curb is not so nice. I think it's to go side by side there, both of you drivers will have to accommodate each other and go slower. You have to accept it's a time loss to really do it safely. And if not, you guys will crash, so I
Nah,
expect
this will be a
it to
fun
happen
race
a
for
few
the
times.
stewards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
think
just
that
had a
first
fun
turn
race to
will
watch last
become
week.
fun. That still
Okay,
wasn't so bad, at least for me. I could only talk on like 2 of them.
the
Yeah, I
tickets are
know.
gonna be flooded.
What you're gonna have is you're gonna have a DRS train from second till I'd say about 12, and then you're gonna have Zalti just about 10 seconds in the lead.
But you guys should be. You guys theoretically, unless he's messed up, he shouldn't drop you by a second in a lap,
He
right?
came he
Because he
came
might be
out
the
of the
fastest
pits. He
driver,
came
but
out
he's
of the
not a
pits
second lap
late, and he
faster than
still
anyone.
got pole by like
Yeah,
Very
because you guys
tense.
let him
4
drop
tenths.
you.
He's talking about today, Cam.
I know, but if he's 3 or 4 times faster, then he won't be far enough to drop you guys. Theoretically, unless you make up mistakes or do stupid battles in the first few laps.
Well,
Which, I mean, equally probably
you
will
got
happen.
who's
Who
second?
was at
You
the
got
I think Whitey, or it was Whitey, or it might have been like
Yeah,
Doctor.
it's
No, it
Whitey.
wasn't Doctor. Doctor was a bit further down, like fifth near Joshy.
I want to say it's Whitey, and then I don't know who third
It
is.
might have been the Sauber? What, Sound
Yeah, I think
Coral?
it
I have no
is.
clue.
I think it is, and then Doctor, and
Either way,
someone.
we'll find out on the grid shortly
Yeah.
enough.
Thought the Mercedes was up there too, like in like fifth.
I think that one's gonna be absolute carnage, so and I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'm not going anywhere near that inside line on the first corner. No chance.
Yeah, enjoy.
Well, I'm gonna hop off.
Alright, good luck with your rest runner.
Thank you.
Hopefully see you up there.
Forgot I'm on the same team as Runner.
What was that? Sorry?
I forgot I'm on the same team as Runner.
Yeah, you guys go way back?
Oh yeah, really, really good, friendly history between us. Might invite him to my wedding.
No, not quite on the list, is he now?
He's on the fringe.
No. He might be able to get an invite, who knows?
Isaac raging about Mercedes hate.
I see. We'll
Yeah,
check
it
in with
was
what
in
he
the
said.
chat a little
Oh.
during
Oh,
qualifying.
that was quite a while ago, I think.
Yeah, I just saw it. Instead of raging in chat, Isaac, maybe you should race. God damn it.
People have not great patience, but we are about to go now.
I think Mel got the settings right. I didn't get to check fully.
Oh well, let's just hope, eh?
Oh, it'll be fun. I can always just check
Indeed.
now. As long as damage isn't off, doesn't matter.
I mean, if the safety car's off, it probably matters.
Oh, his head's guard on. Thankfully.
Waiting on the last of the people to select the tyre allocations. Taking the time. But we move.
I wonder how the weather is.
Looks pretty clear.
I think it just got put as dry, right?
No, he put it as dynamic.
Ah,
Yeah, all the settings are correct.
beautiful. What you love to say? Right, let's go through the grid. Why use P2? They're all line up mediums and softs. No one's going for the hard. Is anyone necessarily out of position? Meh, not really.
Said runner's out of position.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
Runner should
maybe.
be at the front.
I think there's quite a lot of people though around like a similar pace. Like they're just all in one pack.
No, I'd also say Carvaz was definitely out of position. And Kian is not
Where is
normally
Karazu?
P19.
I know
I mean,
Kian didn't qualify
Carvaz was
though,
P14. Okay. Carvaz was P14 though. Very low
so it could
down.
be interesting to see how Kian comes through the field. Karazu P14, yeah, probably will make positions indeed. Any early predictions, Nova?
Um, I would say that Zudi is going to have some trouble dropping some people. I think there's going to be a bit of controversy going on. And I think it's going to be a Sauber 1-2. No, I think Kin's going to win the race, and then Zudi P2. And T Whitey P3.
Who's going to win the race?
Kitten.
Uh,
Might be a long
no,
shot.
I mean it's fair call. I think it is a bit of a long shot. I think he's going to get faster as the season goes on because what we saw in Abu Dhabi was he made quite a lot of mini errors that kept ruining him, but he had a lot of potential pace in the car. So once he gets more accustomed to the game, he's certainly going to be right up there fighting for wins.
And he's not a three-time
I
champion
think
for nothing.
I think the top two will remain the same, and who's going to get third? I think it could be a bit of a toss-up for third. I'm not sure who's gonna. If Luke's gonna line up on the hard, it seems. Because we're
Zudi's
about
gonna
to
pull
get the
with
race
this.
underway.
Kitten, please don't do that. He already did it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, I take
Right.
it back.
Sound
Zudi's
Carl
won the
has a
race.
poor start. Yeah, I don't think he will. I think he's gonna lose too much early on. as into turn 1.
It's
Zuti
not
goes
formation lap.
P1. There's someone losing positions. I don't know, it seems mostly well behaved.
I thought this was a formation
Look.
lap. Zuti's kept the lead
It's
off the
enough
start.
formation lap.
T.
Yeah, Zuti
Whitey
did keep the lead.
with the soft
To
right
me,
behind. The kid's
it's
getting
not
challenged
too
by
bad. A
Josh.
lot of
Josh is
fighting
already
in the
covering
background.
P4.
Yoshi is having a little look down the inside.
He
That's a
got
neat
it.
move, he makes it stick. Luke just has no grip on these.
Yellows,
Oh my,
yellows.
that's a huge car crash
Oh,
at the
no.
back.
Oh my.
Oh, that's like a 7-car pileup.
Duke's
Guys.
at the back as well.
That's like a 7-car pileup back there.
Both marks.
Both Mercs lead. The Mercs are actually go side by side. Karazu went to find his way through. Joshi creates a beautiful move on Luke. He's just struggling to get the hard compound tyre warmed up. Zowie has actually nearly checked out, like he said he could, but T.Y. not giving up without a fight.
I mean, I just can't believe this already. It's in top
Zouty's
8,
aim is
and
very
Zouty
clearly
is
dropping
dead.
people on the soft. In fact, he has dropped 2YE. They're both burning everything. There's more yellow flags at the rear of the field.
That's Dune again.
Dear, dear. It's not going well for the Ferrari boys. Finn isn't... He's not in a bad position. But, I mean, Stelgio, look at the gap from Stelgio at the front. He's losing everyone a significant amount of time to what it looks like, right?
Yeah. T.Y.
But equally, not really, right? Stelgio gained a lot of positions, did he not? On lap 1, yeah, he gained 5 places. So I guess that was just the sort of after effects of the crash ahead. Ravi's in the box, what you can only assume
biggest
is
gainer. We
a
all
brand
know
new
who-
front wing.
If you remember back in the day on 21, we know who the biggest gainer would be every time you go out of qualifying early. AMG up
AMG,
8
indeed.
places to P10.
Yeah, 8 places already, decently clean lap 1, but you've got to worry about the fact that though the first, after the 8, so in the position of 8, there is already a huge different train. And then there was just a huge pile-up on lap 1, somewhere in the middle of the field. Someone maybe got impatient, I have no clue, but a lot of people lost a lot of time. T.Y. has been dropped by Zouty, although T.Y. is trying everything to stay with him, but T.Y. has also equally nearly dropped this Sauber, who has nearly dropped his Sauber teammate in Joshi.
I think Kitten's chosen the wrong tire here.
I agree, probably.
Didn't know
For
about 3
reasons
seconds.
I won't specify why too much, but if you know, you know. If you don't know, I recommend getting to know.
DRS for
But
White
he's
Dog,
about to
he's
get
in
swallowed
flat
up by White Doctor. I mean, also, as well as that,
Yeah.
cold tyres off the start, seems to be losing positions. Liam is now also going to fly past them, admittedly using this entire battery pack, but Luke's down all the way at 7th at the back of the train. Equally though, if you can just stay in touch with the back of the train, it's not a huge loss on that at all, actually.
No, but
But he doesn't seem too comfortable on them, to be totally honest.
He's already 6 seconds behind on Zudi, which is,
Yeah.
you know, I guess 2 different tires, soft, hard.
At the moment, yeah, it just looks like the front two, as I said, would remain the front two. As for third, it's not necessarily a battle, I don't think. Joshi is smarter than this, especially with it being his teammate. Just going to wait and sound Carlos
And a big
pace.
moment, they're touching again. They're side by side.
Oh my, this is side by side, Antastas back and AMG King.
Runner might
AMG
take
gets the
advantage of
elbows out,
that.
gets ahead. Is Antastas going to maybe swoop and send one at the inside? I don't think he will, I assume he's not
No
going to.
runner.
No,
No
he's
runner.
not.
Oh boy.
But Runner's just having a little peek at the inside. Runner must be frustrated off that race start though, losing 5 or so positions. And Runner, is he going to have a look to the inside? Yes, he is that late on the brakes.
Oh.
Bit of contact. I dare say though, if you were going to try it there, you can expect that might happen.
Oh, Liam cutting across him right on the inside. He's trying to defend.
But
He knows
equally,
he
they're
has
only
to.
losing each other time, right? Because now look, they've all been dropped off the back of Stelgio. And Finn is now boxing. Surely that's wing damage, right? He's got a
Has to
10-second
be.
penalty.
my.
Is this to
Oh,
retire the car?
Sabotage.
The
Is this to
Ferrari
retire the car,
boys.
or is this just a
It's an early
rotter
pit stop.
Finn?
No, this is absolutely. He has wing damage. They didn't
What?
change
Not
it.
even a change of the wing?
He has wing damage. I can see it. His front left end plate is gone.
But he didn't change it.
Yeah, I think he left it on auto. Same thing that happened to me
Ian's
last
got a
week.
3-second
Oh,
penalty.
Mercedes almost
D-
just
Finn
spun.
is as good as out of this race unless there's a safety car. The Mercedes seem to be squabbling. It's, I don't know if it's squabbling. That might be Team
Vlad
Volvo,
Red
if
with the
anything,
spin. Vlad Red spun.
Oh, okay.
and
That
passed
explains
by
things a
teammate.
lot better.
And Karaz
But
ran with his
Joshi
team.
has got past his teammate. I think these guys, as teammates, although they're not really teammates, they're going to play the longer game and think smarter and work together almost.
I mean, this is a lot better than I would have done.
But their train does go all the way back to Luke in 7th. And if he can hold on these hards, he's still in a pretty handy position for this race. He just needs to make sure he has the DRS of these guys and he can still fight for 3rd. Zouti seems to have significantly the best pace, and it looks like he's checking out, and you'll see everyone else in another 30 laps time.
Runner
Unless
making a
it's
move on
second half
Antacid.
Runner making a move on
His
Antacid.
teammate right behind him.
He's lining up.
was.
His teammate is right behind him. Both these guys are getting frustrated. Karasu was burning the pack. Karasu might fancy a few moves here, dare I say.
Oh boy.
This
Runner's
is
going
gonna
for
be
it.
good.
Karasu's going for it. Boys,
Oh,
this
boy.
isn't going to end well. Let's watch on board from Minty behind. 3 wide.
Karasu
And the
will
Alpines
do
are
it.
hitting each other. What are you guys
Yeah, you
doing?
knew
That was
gonna
never
happen,
going to end
though,
well.
didn't you? And he's
Oh my,
moving
Karasu
again.
just moving to breaking into him. Oh, that's ugly. It's not
Well.
great to see. I'm
Yeah,
really
penalty.
shocked that Karasu went as a third car at the inside of his own
Ew,
teammate.
are you
though.
really shocked?
Yes, I thought they would work together.
Oh, and there goes AMG.
Oh boy.
Things aren't going well
I'm just
for
struggling
Reynolds.
with the correction.
Runner
Karasu's
must
gonna
be
have him here.
almost frustrated with his own teammate. Karasu's going to
And
have a
inside.
look at AMG. He's playing it a little bit more cautiously here.
He
actually,
tapped him
but-
wide. Alright, Karasu wants to.
Karasu looks just eager to make the move now. Is he going to throw it to the inside? Surely not yet. He's just
Who
going to
knows?
wait for the DRS, which is the more sensible move now. As a test of P3, Joshi is pushing, but Sam Coral is just keeping with him. I think these guys from 3rd to 7th, this is going to be a battle for the podium position, it seems like. Whilst you've got a bit of war going on at the rear for these minor points positions, though. Karasu a little moment out the last corner. Antacid might have another go back at him.
I think
He has
Contessa
that
feels hard
moment
done.
like that. Runner, I think, is not racing as smart as he could because he's burning a bit of battery. Like, realistically, you should just sit here and recharge, right?
Yes,
Like Minty's doing, for example. Like, this
like
is smart
Karasu's
from
doing
Minty.
right now.
Minty's just getting out the slipstream and recharging his battery, keeping things going. Whereas I
There
think
goes Runner.
Runner is going to try at the inside.
Oh, Clark turns in,
No, I think that's fine, racing. I have no problem with that.
and look at
That's a
Minty.
nice move. Look at Minty indeed. He's having a little look at this, and Minty, who's charged up the pack's going to have a little delve to the inside, is he? A little bit of wheel banging. I don't have a problem with it.
Minty doesn't have either
Good
end plate.
racecraft from Minty so far. Pardon?
Minty is missing both end plates on the front wing.
Really?
Look at the offboard.
Yeah, I'll have a little delve into it. Interesting. If we go
Props there for
towards
making
like
the
where
move.
P3 is, they're all stacking up now near where like sort of White Doctor has just gone into Sound Coral, and now White Doctor's about to lose positions, you'd assume, to Liam, and then
Liam's
maybe
had a
Luke.
great
These guys
race.
might have a look at it, but these guys all seem pretty close together. I don't know if Joshy's faster than Sound Coral. I tried to tell because Sound Coral just got hit by White Doctor, but Liam, surely don't have a look to the inside there, please. Yeah, good racecraft, Liam.
Thank
better
God he
of it.
pulled.
Karazu's going to go to the inside of AMG. Yep, gets
works
the move done. Pretty nicely done, actually. But he's not completely past because there's a little DRS straight come right up, and Karazu is going to have a bit of a compromised line going up the hill. AMG's
We
going to
don't know
burn,
how
and
much
is this
of
going to be a
AMG will do
little
that well.
delve to the inside? Is this going to be a delve to the inside? He's going to go for it. Surely he's not making that
no.
stick. Oh, you got a little bit of contact. You guys are just losing each other time at this point, to be totally honest. Antacid adds a little wobble, and VLX Red is going to have a look at the inside. Oh, that's a little bit of contact. It's just about fine, but you guys are getting scarily close to crashing each other. That has got to be said.
Very clean up.
Runner going for a move on AMG.
Oh, Sound Coral goes straight. Oh my, there's yellows for someone.
Doing it again.
Doing again, not having a good race at all.
AMG's gonna lose DRS. I think that's
AMG
absolutely
has
played into
lost
runner's
DRS.
hands.
Roadrunner is going to want to get all over this as well. Because, I mean, this is hurting his own race. He's definitely frustrated at the start. Maybe even frustrated with his teammate for the 3-wide situation. But Runner's just going to blast past. AMG looks to have no top speed.
And then AMG's going to
Minty's gonna fly past too.
Mercedes.
AMG, I mean, just showing, I guess, how strong the DRS can be.
It's showing how really strong Minty's pace is. He's got no front wing end plates,
I think
and yet he's still sticking with them.
But I think he has got a front wing, right?
No,
Surely.
he has front wing. He doesn't have the end plates.
I think it's probably not hurting him. His pace seems good. His racecraft has been quite intelligent so far from what I've seen too.
Maybe he passed the controller off.
It's been careful,
Legal reason.
calculated. Joshi has his sort of train behind him, but Steljo, who just had a little moment, he's reeling them in, like, a little bit. It was like 2.5 at one point. I feel anyway. Yeah, indeed. And he'll come back to him later. But I assume the likes of Rubber and Karasu are going to want to push to try and reel Steljo in, who's going to want to try and reel the top 3 in again, right?
Yeah. You'd think maybe...
I dare say the Alpines don't like the working together too much, though, because otherwise
Gaz
maybe
needs
would have
to
given
let
DRS.
into the DRS.
Which I don't think he did. No, if anything, he's actually burnt a little bit on that exit. Which is fair enough. I mean, every man for himself. Oh,
I mean,
what's happening up here? Josh, you've just
that
been swallowed up by 3 cars on that straight. Oh my, there's contact. Oh, the Outstalbers have gone into each other and that's the safety car deployed.
What just happened?
Oh
What on
my.
earth?
Oh
Josh, you got a 10-second penalty for severe
And
collision.
he's got no front left end plate.
I'll tell you what happened at the front. And so I assume the safety car's from a key in DNF, right?
Yes.
But at the front,
Also
Joshy,
going
who
off
was
was
third,
Doom.
got passed by 3 cars on the straight. He got passed by Sound Coral, Liam, and Kitten, right? Those obviously, they're not going to be as fast through the corner, so... And then I think 2 of them ahead hit each other and spun, and Joshy went into one of them that had spun, which was his teammate, and he got 10 seconds for good measure.
Yeah,
so that's
I'd love that.
ruined him. And it's not a penalty he can get refunded because it's a safety car.
Yes. Wait, it's in the final 50% now.
I think it should just be overall, to be honest.
Yeah. But we can say what the rules say. And,
If it isn't,
but-
we should change it after the race
yes,
anyway.
I agree.
In my opinion.
I do want to
Because
point
you
out
could still
Isaac saying
be-
we need a safety car soon, Mido, and Mido saying he'll pay for one, so we know where this came from.
We're going to have some little investigating going on over some
Yeah, just a little
antics.
investigation. Keaton, former Merc TP, I wonder what Isaac's dark magic has pulled off there. But Kitten, not sitting pretty with this. This is not, absolutely not what he wanted.
And
Especially
the
when
Haas
you're on
driver's
this
DNF has ruined the other Haas driver of Zowie.
Has it?
Honestly, like Luke who's on the
Sorry,
hard,
Captain.
like it might actually have gained because he'll be able to go to the mediums to the end, which other people, if they want to go to the end, are going to have to go for the... Oh, never mind, he stayed out and completely ignored me.
I'm shocked
sure.
Doom boxed.
No, but
That's a
Luke
bit
could have gone to
stupid, wasn't it?
mediums to the end, though, right?
Well, why
That's
did
what
Doom-
everyone else is doing. So
Yes,
why is
he
Luke sitting
could've.
out on 9-lap-old hards?
Maybe hoping for another safety car. Why did Doom box? He could have.
No, but if you're hoping for another safety car, surely you box under this one and not the next one.
Yes, good point. Yes, you should. But maybe he wants to control the
Because
pack.
then you
I
do the
don't
track
know what
position.
the plan for this is.
I think this is a strategic blunder from the Aston
What
Martin
the-
TP.
Doom
So,
just lagged back to. someone put that
The
on
strategy
Twitter.
situation for those that started on medium is interesting because you won't be able to make to the end on the soft, but some people, you know, there's reason to not like the hard around here.
Yeah.
But,
Runners made
so
a
White
great
Doctor's
job.
opted for the
Wait,
soft,
is
which
Runners-
is going to be a 2-stop. A lot of people have opted for
Runner
the
and medium, medium.
for the hard. Is Runner opted for second medium? Is that?
Yes, he is. Dune was right behind Kitten, and then he lagged back all the way behind Zudi.
I don't think he was ever.
He was.
Well, oh, well.
Nice car he was. I'm
But so
very
Runner,
confused.
so I understand the strategy from the likes of Runner and White Doctor committing to this 2-stop. Luke actually would have had a good strategy if he'd have pit onto the mediums, in my opinion.
I agree. Maybe he
Yeah, I
didn't
don't know
want
why he
Steljo
stayed
in the pits.
out.
I think he's blundered. You can make the mediums go to the
But
end
maybe
from
he
here.
didn't want to hold Steljo up in the pits, which even then I wouldn't understand.
Why is he giving priority to Steljo?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. If he, I mean, Steljo's the one who couldn't get into Q3 with the toe, so you know you would prioritize the 3-time champion, though.
Brutal, but fair. I mean, Josh, you served a penalty, got completely cooked though. He's all the way down to 14. Honestly, if I was like a Joshy, I'd box again for a new medium.
Oh boy, big Josher in the chat. You are a fucking idiot. What are you doing? Sort it out. Sound quote.
I think, honestly, I think some of the guys at the back should just box for another medium and go to the end, you know?
Also, apparently Kean unpaused and the wheel flicked left and put him in a wall. Also, that gray on Kean does not look right.
The guys at the back should pit and go medium to the end, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Joshy, is he going to do that?
Well,
Turns out he listened to my advice.
They have another lap, so Josh is going into the pits.
No, but
It'll be
I
a
think
while
maybe
before
Joshy's
he
watching the
gets
stream and listened to me last second because he made
Oh,
the
yeah,
decision
sorry,
pretty
okay.
late.
this. It'll be Finn.
A few guys have listened to my call. Maybe they're watching. Who knows? Maybe that's their own initiative. But
Joshy jumps the Whitlow and then he's just getting over there. Never mind.
yeah, it's just Sauber at the end of the pit lane.
But he does jump the Williams.
But he will jump them because both the Williams cars are pitted. 100% yes.
Oh, yeah, that's great. So Joshy behind Finn now. Should be able to make up
Joshy
some good
is actually in a
positions.
decent spot, to be honest, from that. Luke in the Aston on 10 lap old hards is going to be so slow on the start.
I don't know.
Honestly,
what the hell he
like
was thinking.
the gap you will get is based on like the race will be determined on how fast you can pass Luke, in my opinion.
But I think Zudi, we all know what he's going to do. This is actually my first opportunity to see Zudi's racecraft. At least for me. I was racing last week, so I didn't get to see it. But I'll be interested to see how he handles this. I think it should be pretty simple for him. Be patient.
I mean,
easier said than done.
equally,
but-
equally if you're within like 2/10 of him, you can just outbreak him.
Oh,
You
you're
can't
sending
do
it.
anything.
I would do the same.
Yeah,
if I'm within
it's not-
2/10,
I mean,
I'm
you can
making
just
the breaking zone.
beat him on the brakes because
Yes.
he's gonna have no. I really
Wherever
don't
you
understand the
brake, I will
strategy.
brake later.
Like, if I was Luke, I'd still pit and be last, and I'd rather do that than be on this tyre right now because you're only gonna get swallowed up by the whole grid anyway.
He's gonna get spun.
Yeah,
That's
honestly,
not
I
the
think
safety
when you stay out, you're very prone to instant. You're like dangerously slow, you know. Luke's gonna abort it. No, he's not. I don't know why everyone's throwing dummies to the pit lane stuff. No one's gonna fall for it now.
A bit fun, isn't it?
It was like,
Oh
it was
my
like
God,
Luke throwing
dude's off
dummies
the
to the pit
circuit.
lane. Really?
Dude,
Under
hit a
safety
wall.
car?
No, I think
What
it's
are
a
you
glitch.
doing?
I guarantee you it's a glitch. I guarantee you he's gonna.
Oh no,
glitch
yeah,
into
no,
field.
yeah, shoot. Wait, no, it isn't. He's driving the vehicle, right?
I'm so confused.
I
Because he
think
was
maybe his
lapped.
thing
I don't know what just
decalibrated.
happened. You think so? I think that's probably.
But yeah,
what it
he's
is, too. Maybe
he's
it's
2
something
minutes down on my
decalibrated.
screen. Yes.
Yeah, but he was a lap down anyway. And then what the?
Oh,
Wait, what's he doing?
and yeah. Oh my God.
That's gotta be retired in the pit lane now. What is he doing?
Well, he just stopped the vehicle. Does he want to get it in?
Fuck's
What the
retired,
hell
huh?
is going on?
Leave the Portimao Grand Prix before the Portimao Grand Prix leaves you. That's my advice, my friend.
I think he wanted to change the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. He's left it. He's left it.
Why did
He's
he
left
wait
it.
to change the filming and then? Okay, whatever. Anyways, that was a bit interesting. I think he was suffering lag a bit. That had to be a wheel.
They tried to bring it to the pit lane, retire, and he
Unfortunate.
nearly died while doing it. That was crazy.
Josh is still mad. He's in P15 while his teammates in P5. That's unfortunate. I just want to say, actually, that wouldn't happen if it was me.
Is Coral a reserve?
Yeah, you wouldn't have been that high up.
Is Coral
Exactly.
a reserve? Or is
Yeah, Coral
an
reserve.
actual driver?
Five
Okay.
reserve. I'm the other driver for kick.
Yeah.
White.
I would be
Doctor.
pretty pissed if I was Joshy.
No, that wasn't necessarily like Coral's fault. It was the game's fault, right? Because they spun like Coral and someone else had a collision, and so they were slow, and Joshua went into them.
Who the fuck just took out the sign?
And because the safety car came out at that exact time, it was like a collision of the safety car, which gave him a 10 seconds. So that's my interpretation of it anyway. But
Oh,
we're in this
safe-
lap.
Yep.
Luke's
Well,
gonna
I
dictate
mean, as
the
we all
pace.
know,
We'll
Kidden
watch the
was
consistency of
famous
it.
for his restarts back in the day. He hasn't really done that. He's
No,
doing
he
it
still
right
goes
now.
very slowly.
Yeah, 40 miles an hour. That's a Kidden restart.
45, yeah.
I missed this. I remember Canada back in the day. He was always. Kidden was
But
an
equally, yeah,
interesting
he won't
restarts.
take him too far. He's going to be P3 by turn 1, I think.
He wants to be as late as possible because you do not want to tow him all the way down. But either way, you're not
Yes,
going to keep
but
him
at the
moving.
same time, he's not going to get like traction to get himself up to speed.
He's
that
on
tyre.
hards as well.
11
He should
lap
go
old.
now. As soon as he sees Zudi reading, he should go.
We'll watch on board with Whitey then.
He's gone.
But Whitey, I think, nailed that a lot better. No, Zooey did also pretty well. Zooey spurred him, but as is Luke, they're not going to get me to turn 1, I don't think. He'd be stupid to try that. Yeah, as he doesn't. Very careful from Zowie. But Zowie will be able to, honestly, Zowie could send it to the inside now and get him. Yeah, goes for it. Oh, locks up. Makes it stick though. He locks up and he's still got ahead of Luke on the brake.
Oh.
Oh, my Luke has a mini spin. That has invited the door open for everyone. The White Doctor's trying to fancy this to the inside, makes a switch. Late on the brakes on the soft. Another move made. Luke just falling down the. See, that's why you should just pit. Oh, there's something going on in the back. Is that Ravi who's off the circuit? Gets swallowed up by the entire field. Antacid side by side with Finn, who's come back into the race because the safety car. His race was
Oh,
before that.
Kairazu, huge snap.
Kaiser will put you on board with him then.
Personally, if runner comes up to the back of Kairazu, you should let him through.
Josh,
Based
making
on
a
that,
move
yes.
too.
I completely agree, and that's just based on the
Joshy's
tyre.
off the track. Oh my god.
Oh,
You're
is,
okay.
oh, Joshy. Oh dear.
Yeah,
Does he
he,
do that?
Mercedes
No, he
too.
doesn't.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
got, like,
necessarily.
stripped.
Whoa, off the
got
track.
like T-bone.
Whoa, who's that?
Minty's off the circuit. Red goes down the inside.
But if we turn attention to the front, White Doctor's looking for a move on Whitey here for P2.
White
on that
Doctor
new
on the
soft
soft,
compound
yeah.
tyre. White Doctor, I mean, admittedly, he's not going to the end of this race, so his interest isn't really in battling Zouty, it's just staying with Zouty, in my opinion, to gain as much time as he can to the other guys. Realistically, it depends on how long Luke holds people up. White Doctor can easily get P3 by doing another pit stop, in my opinion.
Agreed. Purple sector, he stays behind. Yeah, so he knows the strategy, I think.
Yeah, I would also like to believe so.
Ooh, runner and
Ooh, Sound Coral, bit of contact. Is that with both Alpines, Karzu and Roadrunner, but Roadrunner's through.
Oh,
Still contact.
and a runner, so Karazu let him through. Oh my. Down the inside.
Coral's lost the fucking plot. I don't know what's going on with him.
Oh my, is there more contact back there? He's getting the elbows out.
And
Sure.
Finn went from last to P10.
Yeah, Finn's just with
And he's
room
gonna go
parts.
round the
Finn's going to
outside.
try it round the
Holy.
outside. No,
Yeah,
doesn't make it.
Oh. Wasn't getting enough space.
Hits it, he was there.
Oh, he definitely existed.
Right, this full train for 6 from behind
Ooh,
those, all
Mel had
over
a
the back
nice
of
snap.
Runner now. So Runner's got to just bring the pace forward. I'm surprised Liam hasn't made light work of Luke though.
Yeah, me as
Is the
well.
hard really just not great for
He's
them
got
at the
no, you're
moment,
right.
or-
What the hell is Liam doing?
Because Luke maybe just looks. To be honest, he's only 1.5 seconds off the guys at the front. He's actually got some superb pace right now, considering the situation. Equally, he's off the circuit. I could go pretty fast if I cut corners too.
You sound cool right there. Joshy, P14. He's still in this battle. I think Joshy can maybe get AMG here. We all know.
It's still a huge DRS
Whoa.
trim, right? They all have to stay on the back of Roadrunner, and Roadrunner will drag them forward. So
Joshy
it
will switch
seems.
back through turn 3. AMG defend. To the outside goes Joshy. Deep on the brakes. Can he get it? With the run on the outside. AMG just
Well, you
forces
can
him out
force off the
wide.
circuit.
That's...
You're not really
And
meant to do
penalty
that,
for
but
Mr.
oh well.
Navy. Oh, off the circuit goes Lost Barrel.
Again? Oh my, the Mercedes, I dare say slowing each other down.
You dare say it? I absolutely say it.
MG makes a move on Antacid, that seems to be.
And I think
Josh
Josh is
seems
trying to have
very
a look
frustrated
behind him.
behind this. Yeah,
He's
he's having a peak, but just frustrated behind this battle.
Wow, this
They would be.
helicopter shot is beautiful.
But like, Liam he's recharging, I guess, but Luke nearly dropped him that time. Equally, everyone who's just sort of six behind it, all trying to hold on to Roadrunner. Roadrunner's going to carry the pace forward here and bring them back towards the front.
Yeah, and speaking of
Maybe
the
not
front,
towards Zouty and Whitey, but certainly more towards, the battle with White Doctor after he pits, the battle with Liam, etc.
speaking of the front, 3 seconds now the gap between Kitten and the top 3. That
Honestly,
keeps
isn't
extending.
that bad considering the tyre difference, to be totally honest.
I think White
I
Doctor
thought it would
will
be a
need
bit
to
less.
box as soon as Kitten box, isn't it?
Who needs to box as soon as...
White Doctor.
White Doctor can probably go for a little bit longer. I don't know. Well, I mean, Luke can technically box whenever he wants, but
Actually, it's medium
equally, if you
soft
just
again.
stayed out
He can
with
go
the
another
safety
soft.
car,
Maybe you can extend
yeah,
him a little bit.
you probably go for another medium, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? He's
Whereas
saving
Luke's
your rest
pace, that
beautifully.
still seems pretty handy on that older hard compound tyre.
Josh is going to be pissed,
Roadrunner
especially with
has
Coral
dropped
dropping
some of the
them
pack
behind.
behind, so the key message of stay with Roadrunner, he'll drag us forward didn't really go through with the rest of the drivers.
Yeah.
Instead,
So,
Sergio's the one that's dragging the pace.
Joshy down the inside of Spark.
Down the inside from Joshy, lit up the brakes. Back's gonna hold it around the outside. Doesn't. It's good racing. Back, I think he had a little snap of his own. Mel to the inside, is that of Karazu? I believe it is. Karazu now takes the inside, but I assume that's going to give Mel the better exit. White Doctor now sits for the fastest lap of the race at 18.6. Mel doesn't seem desperate for this move. I say that. He starts burning the battery. He does look a bit more desperate for the move now. He'd be able to tuck into the slipstream of the Sauber a little bit, and he makes that move easily. Karazu's now going to lose out to the second Williams, maybe? Is that MG to the inside? Oh, Mel got a little tap in the rear there, I think. But all seems good. They all kept things safe.
All well in as well.
MG completely curbed it.
Yeah.
Mel is just having a look at Sound Coral now. I believe it is. Mel to the inside late on the brakes. Nice braking from Mel there. Neat work. Mel's putting on some great racecraft at the moment. Just plowing his way through the field.
Oh, SoundCloud, please no.
White
Almost
Doctor's
going
got a
for
full
that.
battery pack. I think he can go much faster with that new soft. Maybe it could be worth letting him dictate the pace, and maybe they could drop TYE. He's looking like 8 tenths. So I think he will be fine, actually.
Is hustling.
Liam did get
Sam Cole
past
at the
Luke,
moment.
where I didn't notice that happened, to be totally
Whoa!
honest. And Roadrunner's about to reel him in soon. And something has happened.
Coral
Karazu
walked
has
the
got
rears
past
into
Sam Carroll.
and Karazu gets past. He's hustling him at the moment. And Joshy's almost going to be right on his teammate.
Joshi
Somehow going from
is going
P4
to by
P5
AMG again.
to P11 P13.
I'm not going to bother going for it, I don't think. Lucas just able to stay close to Liam, which is pretty impressive on the old tyre.
Oh,
Finn and Stelzio are going at it. This is just losing
Jeez.
everyone behind you guys' time, though.
Stelzio pushed Finn off the circuit.
All the time you have to leave the space.
Wise man once said. Think should have been defensive.
Stelzio are going to send it again. This isn't clever, though. You're just losing each other time.
And this is going to
don't
be
need to
all the
fight him
impetus
right
he
now.
needs to try to get a move.
Like, you were never going to pass him there. You just lost time.
You would think an Aston Martin driver would understand that. They'll normally, as we know with Finn, he's very smart to always
Mel's just keeping his eye on this one. I think he might fancy a move coming soon, though.
Surely not.
Is Mel going to think about the inside? No, surely not. He's setting up for the straight, though. Mel looks visibly like he's got a lot more pace to work with here. Mel to the inside. That's a neat move he made to stick. I mean, he went for it. I mean, he kind of got forced out a little bit, so then he had to get the elbows out of his own. But I guess, you know, if you push Mel, I guess he's allowed to push back. I don't have a problem with it. But equally, they all have DRS, but Mel used all his battery, so he won't. He'll get repassed. Karazu will get past too. These guys, I think, should really consider charging their battery before they make moves, though. And no one has any battery. Literally nobody has over like 30%. Luke has 30. Like, if you go for the field, no one's recharged battery.
Except for one
They're
guy.
all just using. AMG has a bit. Joshi has a bit. They're about white again now. Joshi
Doctor
and
has a
AMG.
full pack.
Joshi up to the inside of AMG. Finally gets past him. They were having a squabble, but AMG is going to get the switch after Joshi's error? I don't think so. Rubber is going to be on the back of Former Kitten soon. So that should be interesting. I imagine he should be able to get past him. Actually, one of the only people that has battery seems to be White Doctor, because he seems just not really like using too much, to be totally honest. He's just coasting with Stouty, and they actually dropped T Whitey, which I didn't notice.
Oh, I didn't notice that either.
No, but I guess White Doctor's able to stay because the pace in the soft is strong, but I imagine that pace in the soft will start deteriorating in a couple of laps. And I think the plan for White Doctor is as soon as you get dropped by Zouty, that's when you pit.
It's unfortunate for Robbie. Another race where he's at the back.
Josh is
I
behind.
don't know what happened.
Coral here.
But
This might be,
to be honest, at this point, I don't think it can happen.
Yep. 14
They're all
laps to go,
still
but a
pretty
long race.
close. I love him going out. Stelzio's going to the inside of Finn at turn 1. This usually doesn't end well, but this guy's going at it again. Finn's going to take the inside in this next right-hander. There's contact, and they have made a little spin.
I knew there was a bit of
Karazu
contact.
and Mel are going to try to pick up the pieces. Karazu's to the outside.
Did they
Mel's
touch on your
going to
screen?
up the switch.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, guys is turning it on.
he pushed him a little bit on the straight, but
Yeah.
oh,
And now they're
oh, you know, off the circuit, boys.
through
Come on,
goes
through goes
Mel.
Mel. Look at that. Mel playing the patient game, and the patient game played off for him. Sometimes, you know what I mean, when everyone else is being aggressive, sometimes if you just chill back, you know, you can make up for it, and Mel's just showing a prime example of that there. Great racecraft from Mel. Karazu has gained a 10-place penalty for overtaking off the circuit.
Looks like Coral gave the position to Joshy. Probably feels bad.
What was that?
So I think Coral
How
gave the
about that? He's
position to
down inside.
Joshy.
He was absolutely down the inside, locked the rears again. He needs to change that brake bias.
Oh, Runner got past Luke as well, which I didn't notice, but Luke is going to have another go back at Runner. I believe he's going to get back past him. On 20-lap old hard tyres, he really needs to consider pitting soon, though. I don't actually know what his strategy. What actually is his strategy in this race? It kind of looks like he's trying to slow down Roadrunner, but I don't really know what Roadrunner ever did to him.
Safety car, I guess?
Ooh, Joshy going for a move, and there's contact. Holy.
That was getting swallowed
Joshy
up.
and Stelzio.
Yeah, everyone's getting the elbows out here. This
Yeah, it
is
was a
getting-
bold
That was
move.
getting swallowed up like a mini cupcake.
Oh,
Oh my,
It was
guess who?
Mercedes off. That's Minty. Yeah, indeed, that is Minty. That is. taking a tumble. AMG gets past Sound Coral.
And no front left end plate.
Luke, I think, lost Roadrunner a lot of time there. And
Unfortunately.
Roadrunner, I mean,
boy.
he's going to try reel Liam in, but I don't know to what success that will be of.
Kairos, you're going around the outside.
See, Whitey has been dropped pretty far now from the leaders. White Doctor's doing a good job of just staying without. He's managed his battery, so he's always high on battery, and then whenever he needs it, he's able to use it.
Kairos,
He's got
Back
2 lap
towards
pressure tires and Finn.
Karazu and Finn going at it again. The inside, that's clean from what I just saw there. At
Who
least I don't know
does
what happened.
what cars are DRS?
But
No,
Gaz won't have DRS, right?
that's not a fun move because here comes Finn right back past.
Finn's gonna blast past him on the straight.
Let's give him the outside. Yep.
Luke passes Roadrunner again. Roadrunner needs to really consider when he's passing him. Because he keeps getting repassed. But equally, Luke is really slow through these bits where, you know, you need the mechanical grip of the tyre. Well, obviously that's expected.
10
10
seconds
seconds,
only, and
that's
into the
retirement.
line.
Run to the inside of Luke. Luke's going to go for the switch.
He even still has
First
a decent
gear.
amount of grip to do that.
Yeah, he's doing really well on those aging tyres. I dare say what he could have done if he'd have picked a more optimal strategy, though.
Yes, exactly. You wonder why he would.
I think White Doctor's doing such a good job, though, because he's always just, he's leaving it in non quite a lot. He's just keeping the battery level up so he can stay without. He was just pushing his pace forward. I think watching White Doctor come through the pack later on is certainly going to be something to note of. Ideally, he wants to be ahead as much as possible, though, because we saw everyone seems to be getting impatient, and to try and ring past that many cars that are next to each other is not going to be easy, let's say that.
Yeah, he's over. I mean, if he boxed now, he'd come out towards the back. So.
Like, from Joshi all the way down to AMG, like, there's just a train of people, and it's not going to be easy to pass any of that.
I think it'll absolutely be another soft.
Former Kitten is finally in the pit stop. It's my pick for strategic blunder of the day, to be quite frankly honest.
Go down to the back of the grid. All
I mean,
the
he's
way
dead
down
last.
to 16.
So,
So
like,
if
you could
that's
just
where
put him in the
Kitten
safety
came
car,
out,
and
let's see how far Kitten comes out compared to the.
so far back.
Oh my!
It'd be interesting to see how much he reels back in, but I think he's
And the
fighting for
medium as
minor
well,
points
White
at
Doctor's
Yeah,
best.
he's on the
super
mediums.
soft so far.
Luke is fighting for minor points at best.
13 seconds behind, and he was where P5. So we got to.
Luke was fairly high
we
up.
got to
I mean,
runner.
he was in the like the front train at least. He was like 7th, but he was with that group at the front.
24 seconds. The runner. So if White Doctor.
He won't catch
for
runner back.
example,
He's
If
trying to
White
fight his
Doctor
way
would've
up
boxed-
to like West Elshire is.
If White Doctor would have boxed, he comes out behind NS and Mark.
For White Doctor, you box whenever Zouty drops you, in my opinion.
If that's gonna happen. I wonder what his tires are at.
Probably around like 65-70% now. You'd have to assume. You have to assume he's gonna have to box soon.
He's staying with Zouty so well. And
Yeah, he looks
another-
really fast.
Josh is gonna try and fly past
Karasu,
it.
is that a 3-second pen? Oh my, Karasu, oh no, he had a 10-second one. I was gonna say, but it's a 6-second corner cut in.
Good
Joshi
battle back
blasted
from
past
Joshi.
him on the straight.
That's from the past.
He has a bit more battery level, so maybe he can keep the position, but who knows? They all
Oh.
seem to be swapping positions very often. Karasu, a little too late on the brakes. I think he outbroke himself a little bit. But all is good.
Now doing another great recovery to P6.
White Doctor is actually like all over the back of Zouty here. Well, like,
I
it
don't
doesn't
think
look like
his
he's going to
tires
drop
are
it
that bad.
anytime soon. Yeah, but you can't take that to the end.
Never know.
It's like, no, you can't have what 23 lap old softs.
I mean,
Surely that's
remember
not
back in the
possible.
day on F121, 2021, Mido, back in the day in Boston, 22 laps on mediums in Abu Dhabi. Famously,
Yeah,
that
but
track
20,
is also a
20
two-stop.
like 23 laps on soft. Surely that's not feasible.
No, but you never know with Urfl.
I mean, doesn't intend on pitting too soon, evidently, because he's way halfway through what the distance to the end is compared to the start of the stint. And I mean, his pace is very handy still. There's yellows. That's a McLaren that's flew off the circuit. That is fantastic bar.
But
Back
time
on.
runners in the pits, he's going to have to
Roadrunner's
keep that
box. What?
soft.
Why?
Yeah, he's medium.
Oh,
So
he had to pit again, didn't he? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
had
he
to
went
make that
medium.
stop.
Yeah, I understand it now.
Instead of promote Carrazzo into P6 and Mel into P5 with a chance to get
Sterling race from Mel,
that's on
yeah.
that's on the main that's on
Safety
the main,
Safety car deployed.
on the
Wow.
main
Who's
straight.
that?
What is he doing? How is he
Who's
down
that
on the
for?
main straight? That's gotta be that's you know.
Who?
Either he hit either he hit the bump on the main straight or he did that on purpose.
Who died on the main straight?
Antacid bark.
Oh.
So runner
Well, I mean, runner just
has been
boxed,
saved.
Yeah.
Why doctor
Has he been saved or has runner's been screwed?
I don't know.
Because everyone else is going to pit under safety car delta.
I
And
think
he's
it's a
not going to
great
get to pit
point.
under
Runner
safety car
hasn't.
delta. Runner's been screwed. White Doctor's the one that's been saved. And to a degree, so is T. Whitey because he's now back in the race with the front runners.
I mean, the doctor
Liam
is.
has been saved. Mel would probably argue he's been screwed because he was on for an easy top 5
He's
there.
gonna come out. White Doctor
And if
will come out
anyone is
ahead of
listening to
Mel.
this, you should pit. It may be off your names, Luke. You probably shouldn't. But apart from that, everyone else should.
Who's he gonna come out ahead of?
Yeah, fair. He's not going to lose much position. But I mean, he's still in the last safety car, so who knows?
No, Zudi in the pits. White Doctor
Yeah,
in the
godsend
pits.
for White
Whitey,
Doctor.
Liam.
And maybe White Doctor was honestly just
Um,
going like to a safety
Carrazzo
car.
will have to take
or
10
something
second
at that
penalty.
point. And will that... No, no, won't screw
That
him
will
over and he's
screw
already
him.
hit.
He's gonna.
No,
Josh
no, I
is
was
gonna
thought
come
it
ahead
was
of him.
if it blocked his teammate, but it wouldn't, obviously. It screw anyone who's re-teammates, like Soundcoral will get screwed on the start. As maybe with AMG, to be honest. Quite a lot of
Championship
them will
leader
get
T.
screwed on the
Whitey
start.
back in this.
I was about to say how many have new softs, but we did a restart, so almost everyone has new softs. Imagine if we
No.
didn't, though.
No, P5. So this is great.
And Luke has
stayed
inherited
out.
P5, yeah, let's see.
Wow. I think Runner should have
But
boxed.
equally, he's not going to, like,
Actually, never
even
mind,
though
he's
he's on the
jumped up to
medium,
P10.
it's older, he's not going to have better tyres by the end. And the Luke who was right next to Roadrunner is now 5 positions ahead. Honestly, though, I think I'd honestly might rather be in Roadrunner's spot.
Yeah.
I guess there's only a few laps to go, but I think the difference between the tyre is pretty big. White Dog
Maybe
just
a
been gifted the
next-
chance to go for the win here,
That's
though.
the thing. There's only a few laps to go, and they had their elbows out with
TYE's
20
right back
laps
in
to
it.
go.
I think behind Luke this can get messy because
It's
I
done,
imagine
yeah.
again he's not going to be as although he showed great pace in the older compound before. Maybe he can replicate it, who knows?
T.
Either way,
Whitey, I
he's put
think.
himself at tyre disadvantages the whole time.
Whitey,
TYE's been gifted a chance to get back in.
I mean, let's see what
Can
White
the
Doctor can
championship
do.
leader go for another win?
Can Zudi take back that championship lead?
It would be Zalby's first ever win, right, as well, I think.
I believe so. I think he's had many of them though in other leagues. So
No one's going to dive in. I guess if you like Carrazzo, you may as well dive in for another lap pressure tyres, right? Never mind. But like, what did he have to lose? He didn't have any positions to lose. I
nothing
would've.
really. Didn't have anything to lose.
Equally, the tyre weight's pretty low around here, so it probably wouldn't have made too much of a difference.
I've been lied to. I could have raced.
What was that?
I said I've been lied to. I could have raced.
Yeah, you could have.
Yeah, but I didn't think I
Indeed.
could.
You hear? Evidently you could. You're letting the team down.
Yeah. Suncrow was up there.
Yeah, well, unfortunately he's at the points. No, I think maybe he can reel some back onto the team. Who knows?
You never know. It seems like there's been a lot of chaos between drivers, so who knows what penalties we say.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's not good because Doom is running a tool.
What, did he leave?
Yep.
Oh, no, that's not clever, is it?
Brilliant.
Oh well. You should have run it. Fraud. Could have been here. Anyways, I believe we probably should be in this lap. To be honest, I fancy the front three staying the front three.
I mean, this has nothing
As
to do with
the order
race,
will
but
be
I just have to
interesting.
comment. I think the draft was a brilliant idea. Whoever's idea that originally was. That was
You're
a,
a fan?
that was a great idea.
But yeah, it is still a
It's
nice
good to hear
spanner in
it's
the
got
works.
some
We have a
spot.
Haas leading the Grand Prix. When was the last time that happened? And a spin from runner. So,
Oh my, he binned it under safety car.
yep. I don't know. Soundcore lit him
I
back.
meant he left
through.
the session.
I don't know if it's
Huh. Maybe it's a legal overtake of some kind, then you shoot. So,
When will he go? He's got a lot higher.
a lot higher speed.
Yeah, a lot higher. So he likes those quicker restarts. He starts to slow down.
He's slowing a lot though. That's it's an interesting restart.
Yes. And he's going. I did see how other people feel about that. As of right now, we are restarted here in
Liam's
Portugal.
going for it on T White. Is that? No, yeah. Look at it. He's not quite gone for it, but he's certainly got close. He got the run. There's positions to be made and lost down at the rear. That's MG side by side with Ravi.
Oh,
Huge contacts.
Didn't know around
The
outside.
rear of the field is ugly. Fins gets past Steljo. Turn attention back towards the front, I guess. Luke, is he having to look around the outside? He got past
he's
Mel, I
struggling to
believe.
grip. He's
Well, is Mel
understeering.
behind
No,
him? I think
Mel
might
is
be
behind him. Mel needs to get
Okay.
past.
But yeah, if Mel wants a chance to get anything more, Mel's going to want to get past.
then
Joshy will also be eyeing this up.
Runner's about to make the move on Aston Martin too.
Runner is looking for a move on Steljo.
Oh,
He's
my lord.
runner backed out. I knew Runner would hit the brakes.
Whitey's almost been dropped.
Already? I mean,
Yeah.
it's the gap between them is the same between Doctor and Zooty almost, though.
Yeah, it was a lower.
Doctor
before
needs to
now.
burn anything he's got just to keep his DRS now.
I
Because this
think
would
we
be his
saw that.
only opportunity.
So
I think
soft.
Zouty might be able to just get rid of them.
Yeah. I think
White
this
Doctor's not
is-
trying to burn too. Oh no, he is now.
Wow.
Is
This may
Liam?
be
No, Liam's not
a
going to
race
have a
winner.
I think, yeah, it looks like Zouty has the pitch drop. Equally, the Doctor should be able to keep DRS.
Doesn't look like it. Actually, yeah, you did.
Oh, someone's off. That's Roadrunner and
And Steljo. Wow.
Steljo
Okay.
at turn 1.
Got promote sign
We've
for
seen
one of the
Runner
points.
crash before, which I mentioned in the pre-race.
Well, Doctor with DRS on that straight, barely gained. And,
Mel is making the move on Luke. Luke's burning, as is Mel.
Oh, Kim's still trying to keep it there. He has to back out. No, he
Trying to
didn't.
keep
Oh
it
my.
there. Mel's holding it around the outside. Luke's going to burn everything he's got to try to keep ahead. Is Mel going to throw it to the inside maybe on the dummy? No, Mel's playing it cautious. But I feel like he maybe has to get a bit more desperate if he wants to make more position, because Luke, I mean, I guess it isn't fast in that full tyre. And Zouty has crucially dropped White Doctor, so it's going to become a battle for P2, so it seems. Unless T Whitey also got dropped in that. I don't know if he has DRS, I think he does. It's close. I don't know if he has it either. White Doctor definitely doesn't. Oh no, T Whitey does, crucially. So Zouty will probably win this race.
Mel's looking to go
White Doctor
now.
doesn't
got
have
past
DRS.
Luke.
T Whitey has it, but Liam gets past him. Liam just biding his time, might be able to snatch a podium from this. I don't know what happened to Luke, but I assume maybe he just lost position on the straight. But either way, he's about to lose another one as Finn's to the inside.
One more Aston
Joshua and
Martin.
Mel both passed. Those hit the tyre in the pit lane.
Didn't really huge no one was too
Joshua
bad.
going to think about a move on Mel.
Yes,
I
he
don't
is.
know about this.
More than think
To
about
the
it.
inside. Good racing. Mel holds that around the outside. Equally, you guys are losing each other time, but you guys, like, that's the front four now solidified. Oh, I knew Josh, you'd hit the brakes. Cold from Mel. But Zouty is 2 seconds of the lead. He's completely checked out. White Doctor now is just recharging the battery. He knows this is going to be a later fight. He knows now is not the time to fight. Which you'd assume some of the others should be doing. Kazu's had a newer 3 seconds for good measure. Luke has been swallowed up by the entire field, and even the Mercedes is getting close to him now. Mel looks like he may get passed by Joshi. Significantly more battery. Maybe Finn wants a piece of this too, as he's burning everything he's got. Dare I say though, you might not want to be burning everything now, given the last lap is in 2 laps.
But Josh doesn't
But
care.
I
He's
guess
going
let
down
him
the
do that
inside.
thing, right? Liam's close to Doctor, as Runner has a good 10
Wow,
seconds and
Judy's
retired
gone.
the car.
So it was really Judy taking care of the tires and just Doctor being in the softs that kept Doctor in the whole time. 3 seconds.
Yeah, on the
like
soft, Zouty has supreme pace. Doctor is playing it smart though. He's just recharging his battery, which is the perfect thing to do now, right? He doesn't need the track positions for speed.
He's gonna allow Joshy back in, maybe, if he keeps recharging it.
He
like
might
that.
allow Joshua, Mel, etc. to get a piece of it,
Oh!
though, which could become a problem.
What the
I had a bit of lag on my screen there.
Yeah,
Joshua
I
went
did
like
too.
flying. Yeah, weird. His yellows for someone, I think I should rub on this AI though. Not an issue by me. They are recharging the battery mostly. White Doctor isn't hot lap though. But 70%, 70%, about 80% for TYE. Joshy only around 40, as the same with Mel. So these guys should probably consider recharge rather than trap position at the moment, in my opinion. Unless Joshy's going to make a send to try and get DRS, but I don't think that will work. White Doctor's burning, and I dare question maybe now isn't the right time. Unless, I guess maybe he wants to like lose one position but not two. Or unless he just wants to try and keep it there.
I think he's gonna keep it there.
Mel's about to get Joshy.
Well, he's about to get
This is
Joshy.
smart
He
from
does get Joshy. But like the DRS looks really strong there. You can see.
Yeah.
Oh, Mel just has supreme
Finn,
top
it's a
speed
huge
there,
moment.
but-
Kitten's gonna be all over it.
Yeah. Indeed. Put that in the mirror. Finn keeps his position with Joshua a little moment there on board. But Mel doesn't have too much battery going to the last lap. Liam has a fully charged pack, as does T White pretty much. So these guys from second to fourth are doing pretty smartly. Mel might need to try and get a bit more back than that. Luke has a 3 seconds for good measure. Now has a Sauber to the outside. Oh, and Luke is now off the circuit and gets done by the Sauber. But then he tries to fight him back. The Sauber to the inside. No, won't make that stick. Karazu's now going to have a little look around to the outside, which changes to the inside. Does he make that stick? He's actually cut another corner there, but Sauber makes a neat move. But turn back to the lead, right? Oh, not necessarily the lead, the battle for the podium positions. White Doctor is going to burn. As you'd assume, a Liam and TYE. Liam actually isn't burning as well. Right, now he is. Now they go for it.
Move. Here comes Liam.
Made his defensive move. He's going to make the move back over. Liam to the outside. Good move from Liam there.
Oh,
He
and
made
keeps it
stick.
on the circuit.
Crucially.
T Whitey
T
down
White
the inside.
little look to the inside. I think this is going to help Liam get P2 though, right?
But Whitey doesn't care. Whitey wants P1. Whitey wants that P2. He needs that podium. Down the
He's
inside.
going to go for it. No, he's never going to make that.
Oh!
He lost the
Did
rear.
White Doctor just... Did Whitey hit? Or did White Doctor
No,
just
I
look?
think he just.
Yeah, I thought he just locked the rear axle.
Yeah, Whitey didn't touch him.
Maybe the likes of Joshua and White Doctor now are going to have another battle out for another position. Mel, I'm sure, will be involved in the mix of this too. More than them because, crucially, Joshua wasn't necessarily fighting in the sort of first part of the lap.
Up the line, this could be interesting. Josh needs to burn everything.
This
I mean,
could be interesting. He's certainly going to get maybe going to get a chance because, crucially, the likes of White Doctor and TYE can't burn all the way. Josh is going to get a good enough exit, but we'll switch on board with the Haas driver. Zouti is going to come round to the checkered flag to win the Portuguese Grand Prix. Liam is going to claim P2, but we'll watch on board to the line. Is there going to be any late moves? White Doctor's close, but doesn't quite make it. TYE holds on to that final podium position. White Doctor, an impressive debut in P4. I think Joshua brought that back in P5. The Williams TP Mel, was that a back-to-back P6, I believe?
I believe so. Oh.
He's doing a very handy job in Tier 1 and is the game's driver of the day.
From qualifying, from out and qualifying early.
What a comeback by
P6
Joshy
again.
after getting hit, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
indeed.
you
He
think
kept
would it
himself
could
in
have
the
been?
race. Yeah.
I think
It
the
didn't
likes
look like
of
he had the patience
himself
top
and
guys
Mel
anyway.
just
So I think
use
that's the
just careful
maximization.
races and
That's-
maximise performance.
No, he absolutely maximized that though. What is it? 5 for Josh. It didn't seem like he had the pace
I
of the
think
White Doctor
the likes of
or
Josh
any
and
of the
Mel,
others.
I think the ones who chose very careful racecraft eventually gained by the end. I think Mel and Joshua both were superb on that front. Mel all the way from 15th, from his disqualification in Q2, all the way up to P6. And go through our points positions. Sound Coral gets points on his debut. Ravi, who was last at one point, brings points back home though. Finn gets a pretty solid haul for the Ferrari team. And Luke bags just one championship point after, having good pace, but unfortunately having very poor strategy choices. And that concludes our race.